Thank you so much for watching How to Stay Ahead of the Housing Market with myself, Danielle Quinn Silveira, your realtor from the Monterey Bay area of California, joined by the magnificent Danette Lawrence with eyedesignhouse. So, Danette, can you kind of go over what brought you into the design world and into staging? I think it's kind of cool, the story that you were telling me about when you were a kid.
Well, I was that little girl that would sit under the olive tree and play for hours with my dolls and set up all the furniture. I had all of that. I have done professional organizing.
Yeah.
I was working in television doing set dressing for some seasons, which I loved that. That was all about the art of improv. We'd get out on location. If you didn't have something to get that curtain rug hung up there, you had to make it stay.
Got it.
Because they were going to film. So I did that kind of stuff. I did luxury goods marketing and worked for a local gal doing that and set up trade show booths and all about the placement stuff. I've worked with the open studios artists.
So it's natural for you.
It is.
Yeah.
And the staging part is, I love it and I'm good at it. And it's really about scale and color and all of those things. And the design component too is a little bit more technical, so I get to use my brain in that area.
Well, and I love it too because, Danette, as we were talking earlier, you even said that sometimes it just feels good just to kind of change up your home, and you love playing around with the different flow throughout your own home, and that kind of reflects into what you're doing with the properties that you're working on, I feel like.
Oh, absolutely. The thing about that is there's so many ways to look at a space, and I always was that person and still am that person who I'll get a wild hair and change up the living room on a weekend, or paint the wall and change the living room, clean everything top to bottom, and it just refreshes the space. So I think that we forget that we have the opportunity to really refresh and reignite our enjoyment of our spaces that way.
Yeah, and to just go room by room instead of making it one big, massive change to your entire life, you can break it down into little building blocks, and I think that's really important. And we were even going over the statistics, which are just phenomenal, those numbers, and how much staging really makes a difference with your home when you list it. We were talking about how the average price of a property in this area, it is actually more than $800,000, but we just for numbers, we wanted to keep it a little bit at an easy number base, if you will. So with the average home being about $800,000, you were talking about how much does the market value change with a stager?
Well, the great thing about let's just say you put the market on the home on the market for $800,000, and you put in 0.5% of that value of the home into staging, and you are literally going to come out, depending upon the market, of course, between 3 and 6% return on investment, which is at a minimum of $24,000, and that's a big return. 73% higher and faster sale due to staging is one of the statistics currently, which is huge. I mean, think of that, 73%. So that's massive, a big one. And then also millennials are willing to pay 6 to 12% more for a property that has been updated and staged. A home that I staged once went on the market for $900K and sold for $100K more than asking. So the return on investment with staging speaks for itself.
Yeah, well, and people love the idea of walking into a home and seeing the functionality of it and make it so the space has a nice flow and makes the spaces seem larger because she knows exactly how much to be adding. It's fantastic. I love working with Danette Lawrence. I mean, you're fantastic. And,
thank you.
I want for all of my clients to be utilizing a stager and utilizing and seeing that return on investment. Just when it comes to even just basic market value, to be that much increased is massive. So if you found this video educational, please like and share with a friend. If you want to see further videos by myself and Danette Lawrence with eyedesignhouse, please leave it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe so that you too can stay ahead of the housing market. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you.